Turles was released in FB08, it flips on 4, and has the effect that you can play a Fruit of Might from your hand every turn for free. And Fruit of Might's 15k battle trick that goes to energy after it resolves. The deck has seemed pretty bad so far. We've had very few events this format, but its engine is pretty weak, and it hasn't had any real tops. But the deck does have some very good extras and a decent high roll combo. So we're going to be trying to exploit those in this video. So here's my Turles list. I think it's pretty solid. We are really leaning into green staples and playing only the best of the greatest showdown cards. So this deck's ideal curve is playing the Turles chain on 3, so that's 3-drop Turles and the 5-drop Turles from hand, allowing you to ramp a card, and also that red card comes in active mode, so you can play a 1-drop as well that turn. A very big tempo swing if we can pull it off. Then we want to drop 5-drops in the late game, like Son Gohan Future or Goku Black. The spicy tech of the deck is Hercule, so this deck does want to stay at 5 for the leader effect, but you can very comfortably go to 6, play the Hercule, get the value off of it, and then drop back down to 5 with either an instant or with the Tree of Might. You can use the Hercule to grab back Gohans or Roshis to get access to more kill drivers or more supers, so you can wall up and remove stuff more consistently. Other tech cards include 1 instant for energy manip, a Gohan for early game and late game removal, and the Ball Sacks as a good target to play off of Gohan Future. But yeah, that's the deck. It's not super competitive, but it is very fun, and it does have a few decent matchups. Let's go ahead and get into the games. Our first game here is against Goku GT. This is actually a pretty good matchup for us in this meta game. There aren't a whole lot of those in this meta, but Goku GT is pretty good for us, especially like these kind of mid-range black decks like Goku GT and Bardock are quite good because of Kill Driver, and especially because of this chain right here you're about to see. If we can play 3 into 5 Turles, restand the energy, and then play Kill Driver, that is just huge, right? They can't out the 5-drop on curve. We're dealing with their guy. They're just so far behind at that point, and you'll see that here with this combo. We'll go 15, play the 3-drop, swing, and cycle into the 5-drop. And it plays the energy restood, so you can play Kill Driver on the same turn, which is nice. It is a really intensive combo, though. You need to find the entire Turles chain, Kill Driver, and Fruit, which is 4 cards. Not great. Also, the 5-drop is not searchable. It was released back in the Broly starter, so it doesn't have Greatest Showdown in its traits. You can't search it off of the cantrip, which is really sad. Anyway, we'll go ahead and play the Goku Black here, KOing their thing. We've kind of a perfect curve here, which is nice. Doesn't happen often with this leader, unfortunately, but when it does happen, it feels pretty good. Going to 3 energy is tough, but against Black, I'm kind of comfortable doing it because they can't really deal with 5-drops on curve, right? I mean, he could have Soul Punisher there, but then he's so far behind that I don't really care. He goes for the Goku here. We will go ahead and give him a Fruit. Goes to energy, and we're back to 5 on the next turn, which is pretty good. We'll swing at lead, and we have 2 crit swings here, which is really, really nice. We'll go 30, they'll block out. 35, they'll take it. And we'll just play Ball Sack here. A pretty slow turn. Don't really have anything to play. We could have gone for Gohan, I guess, but I wanted to Kill Driver there, so I couldn't completely tap out. They'll go for the Gogeta. We can very easily block out. And we are kind of running out of cards here, so I'll take this 20k swing. They're at the point where they can start dealing with our board, so we have to start trying to kill at this point. We'll go for a few swings here, trying to bait out cards. We'll go for Tree of Might, grabbing back Fruit, swing 30, bump to 45, and they will take it. So now we're in Nameku range, which is pretty good. We're just trying to find Nameku at this point. We'll go for the Gohan here, and end of turn, play the Ball Sack. I could have played Hercule there, end of turn. I decided not to. I just wanted to keep the blocker up for defense. We can just play Hercule on our turn next turn to get the advantage back. I do like Hercule in this deck because it just grabs back the cantrips, right? So you can easily get through your deck and find all of your supers and also all of your kill drivers. Especially against Black, that is super clutch. Like you'll see here, we'll be able to grab back those cantrips, grab back all of our kill drivers and supers, and just completely wall up when we need to. So we'll play the Hercule, getting back the Gohans. We'll grab the Fruit out of life, going back to 6 by spraying 55. They will combo out. Unfortunately, no Nameku here, but that's fine because we can just pressure, drain their hand, grab a kill driver, kill the Bardock, and we're in a great spot here. We will grab a super out of deck with the Gohan, go 25 at lead, and we can finish things off with a Ball Sack for defense. Feeling pretty good here. They'll go 40 at board. At this point, they really can't win, so I'm not feeling too stressed. Their only real win con would be like double striker at some point, but it's going to be tough to get through a double striker with this blocker on field. They will go for the para here, but the game is pretty much over. We'll go 35 at lead, up to 50, and they will concede. So yeah, Goku GT is a good matchup if everything goes according to plan. This deck is not very consistent though, so it doesn't always happen that way. But when it does, it's pretty good. Our next match here is up against Gotenks, and this matchup is fine for us. It's okay. There aren't a lot of good matchups for this deck, as I've said. I'm only really showing the decent ones because if you see like a Boo or Piccolo SH or Yellow Vegeta, you just can't win, right? Like, as soon as you're playing against decks that you can't just kill driver their stuff every turn, the deck becomes a lot worse because this deck is really relying on like playing the grind game, getting value every turn with fruits, and removing stuff on curve. So once you're playing against like the 4-drop Boo, like what do? It's not even a bad match at that point. It's unwinnable because your engine just can't deal with what they're trying to do. Everything is KO removal. It's almost all 5 or less. It's really bad. But against decks like Goku GT and Gotenks that are playing a mid-range style of gameplay, developing guys every turn, playing like quote-unquote fair, it's not that bad. And also this combo is of course very good. You're seeing it again here. We can just go for the 3-drop, play the kill driver, and it's such a big tempo swing. But you don't always see that combo. This deck is inconsistent as hell, but it's fine. Everyone's going to go for the chain here. They're going to go for the starter tanks. Pretty slow start, but that's okay. They'll play a 2-drop and pass. We'll go crit. They're awakened now, which is nice. And now we just got to get on 2 for the Nameku dump. We'll swing into lead, go for the Gohan, grabbing a 3-drop. And this Goku is a really strong combo with the Tree of Might, because what you can do is you can do this. You can poke 50 every turn with the Goku, then play the tree grabbing back the fruit. I don't choose to do it there, but I just want to go to 6 next turn. But once you're at 6, you can like swing with the Goku, grab fruit, swing 50, put fruit back in energy, grab it back. Now you're at 5, and you have fruit for defense as well. So you can kind of like double dip with the fruit and swing with it and defend with it, which is pretty good. And you'll see that here in the next turn. But our opponent's going to just swing at lead here. They had the draw tanks developed. We're out of kill drivers, which is sad. But if we can find one here, we should be in good position. They'll go 35 into the Goku. We'll block out. And they will pass. We draw here, find the Gohan. Gohan find the ball sack. Swing 30 at lead to get bait some combo. Then we will go for the Hercule here, grabbing back a few Gohans, trying to find some kill drivers here, and we do find one, which is nice. We'll go for the Goku swing now. They don't block, which is strange. They probably should have blocked there, because this is just like free damage for us now. I think their idea is that they want to keep it up for the Nameku, but that's a bit risky with kill driver, right? Because I can just kill driver the blocker and swing at lead. That's what we want to do here, so that's what we're really gunning for now. At this point, Gotenks is kind of getting to a point where they have so many cards that we probably are not going to be able to push through without a double striker. So I'm really hoping to find one here. They go for the DMC, which is actually really big value here, unfortunately. They'll go for the draw tanks. We'll take it. We find, I think, our last kill driver off the top here, which is good. They'll swing at lead, and we just go to 2 here, hoping to find a Nameku. We have a lot of draws here. We'll go 30. They'll combo outs. Going for the ball stack here to see 2 more cards. Still no Nameku, which is really sad. We do have the Gohan, though, which is nice. Gohan's a good tech for this deck. Just gives you additional late game removal when you run out of kill drivers, which is pretty good. We will grab the fruit out of life, or out of energy, and pass turn. Volleyball comes down for the ball sack. They'll swing at life. We're pretty low here, but we do have a lot of defense. And they could hand dump, but we do have, I mean, we're playing green, right? So we have like instant, we have fruit, we have supers. We can pretty much withstand any hand dump here. And we just got to try and kill next turn. They'll volleyball away our board, and we do find Nameku finally. So we actually have lethal here. We'll go for the kill driver, taking out the blocker. We'll play the Nameku, grabbing back fruits, and our opponent will scoop. So yeah, that's the Gotenks matchup. Simply find all your pieces and face a mid-range deck, and you're good to go. So final match here is up against Caulifla, another mid-range deck, surprise, surprise. That's all we can beat with this deck. You could call this deck aggro, I guess. Maybe it's not mid-range, but I don't know. We're playing it. We have a pretty good hand here. Kill drivers, Turles, looks pretty good. Really looking for that 5-drop though, and it gets crit out of life, which is awesome. We'll charge up here, go for the Gohan with, I mean, what do you want me to do? I can play more engine pieces, but all the engine pieces suck. So I'm playing like the bare minimum showdown cards I need to make Gohan good. They go for the Kaba here. A bit preemptive in my opinion, but it's fine. We'll go ahead and go for the Gohan, grabbing a fruits, kill driver, kill the Kaba. And I choose not to swing here to keep them off of the chain. Now they can't play Kaba and Awaken and go for the whole thing. They have to just basically pass for a turn. And that gives us a ton of time to set up, which is good. We'll draw, grabbing Goku Black, we'll charge it. Awaken here, 20 at lead. Now we can start pressuring. We'll go for the Gohan Future, swing 30, buff 35. They will combo out. And end of turn, play the Goku for future pressure. Down comes the Kaba here, bottom decking to Gohan. They can flip now, and the full chain is coming, so we're kind of in trouble. They'll go 20 at lead, we'll block out. 20 again, we'll block out. And there's going to be a lot of swings here. We are very low on cards. They'll go for the Kale chain here. Champa booing to grab a card. They'll go 25 at lead, we'll give them a fruit. I'm kind of considering just going to 1 here if we need to, and just trying to kill. They go 40 at lead, go for the double striker. And I do have the Goku online, so I'm thinking if we can find Nameku, we might have a chance here. We take the double, draw some cards. Still no Nameku, unfortunately. We'll go for the tree, Goku grabbing fruits, go 50, and they will take that. Still no Nameku, but I'm thinking maybe we can try and get them to 1 here. We do draw it up for later swing, which is huge. Then we get the card out of the hand, which is nice. We'll go for the Gohan, and now we can finally go for the Namek dump. Bit of a weak hand dump, but at least we can get there to a certain extent. 100 is still pretty decent. They'll go with their combo, and they are 20k short. We had to high roll like crazy again, but we got there. So that was Turles. The deck is fun. It's okay. It has a decent resource loop, and it has a few good cards, but it really struggles in certain matchups. As you can see, though, if we hit Perfect Curve into a mid-range deck, we can down there. I think the advantage deck is... So, Game 4 here is up against Nameku, and... Game 4, huh? Wait, this is in my list. What's Krillin doing here? Stumbled upon Ramp Turles. Yeah, I don't know. This wasn't part of the video. I don't know how this got here. I guess we're... Okay. He's playing Krillin. We're going to ramp. I mean, we're playing Ramp Turles, so might as well. We'll swing into the Krillin. And, well, that is really bad. I mean, we're ramping. It's Ramp Turles. Our opponent will go double. We'll take it. Oh my god. He's going to beast. Ramp with fruit? Wait, it's happening? Oh my god, he's ramping. 7 energy. We're getting there. He's actually going to do it. He's going to beast. Tier 0 meta threat, Turles, and the ball sack. How can Namek Goku compete? Go my ball sack. Stop him. He's gonna do it. He's gonna beast. Oh, he's beasting everywhere. Ah. This is unbeatable. This is like the best way to play Turles, I think. Oh my god, this is gonna be like a 100k hand dump. Ramp Turles, best deck. Look at this pressure. Oh my god, he's gonna do it. He's beasting. 80k hand dump. He's beasting. Ah!